As Typhoon Doksuri rolled into China, bringing in heavy downpours and triggering landslides in several parts of China, a red alert has now been issued for torrential rain in Beijing and also in the neighbouring regions. Typhoon Doksuri, which is one of the strongest typhoons to have hit China this year, has already forced at least about 800,000 people to be evacuated from their homes. And it is now moving further inwards towards the northwestern part of the country. Now, much of Beijing's parks, lakes and riverside roads have been shut amidst the National Weather Service's warning that a broad region in and around the capital could witness rainstorm disasters in the next 3 days. In fact, rivers located in the southern part of Beijing and other adjoining areas can in fact swell well above the warning levels, while there's a warning of flash floods and landslides around the mountainous regions. So as the typhoon has moved inland, China's Jinan city was caught in the midst of the storm. Doksuri's wind speed has been downgraded to that of a severe tropical storm, but its massive rainbow bands are still expected to arc as far north as Beijing over the weekend. The Doksuri smashed into China's southeastern part of the Fujian province, forcing power cuts and closure of metro lines, schools and businesses. Emergency workers were involved in clearing the uprooted trees and rescuing the local residents who were stranded in the floodwaters. In Fujian's Guangzhou city alone, at least about 35 people had to be rescued from the floodwaters, which reached up to heights of about 2 meters. So far, Typhoon Doksuri has forced over 400,000 people to evacuate from the Fujian province.
There are 880,000 people impacted by the floods in Fujian province, and around 35,000 people are currently in the evacuation centers. According to our initial calculations, the economic loss is around $66,869,000, but it is being finalized.
Now, earlier this week, Typhoon Doksuri had torn across the Pacific Ocean as Doksuri had battered parts of Taiwan and Philippines. It had also overturned a ferry in the Philippine coast, claiming at least about 26 lives. The search operations for the missing people are still on, and experts have warned that these torrential rains triggered by Doksuri could in fact prompt even worse flooding than what has been witnessed in July 2012, which claimed about 70 lives and led to forced evacuations of over thousands of people. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.